What's up everyone, it's Ojh&x. We're back at it again, and in this video we're going to take arguably the worst leader in Warcraft Rumble, Sylvanas, through a level 27 Gnomeregan dungeon that holds arguably the worst dungeon boss of all, the Electrocutioner 6000. The second boss in this dungeon is absolutely rubbish, horrible design. We'll come to that in a minute. But here's the deck. So we've got Sylvanas as the leader, then we've got Ghoul as one of our main tanks, if not the main tank. Then we've got Necromancer spawning skeleton mages. In there, one of the MVPs, especially on that second boss, is going to be the sappers. That's pretty much the only time that we use the sappers, but they come in really, really useful there. Then we've got the Wellpegs with the Flame Burst talent, Chimera dealing double damage, dealing double poison with that talent. And then finally, we've got Quillbore in there as our unbound tanking mini. So the relics that we get, then we've got the rich purple silk shirt, minis costing 4 or 5 gold, deploy with a shield that absorbs the first hit. Banner the Protector, so tank minis cost 1 less gold. And finally, unstable concoction, on death minis explode and damage nearby enemies by poisoning them. So that's the deck there. We are average level 25.4, average cost 3.4. This is a level 27. Some of the minis in this are stronger than what I'd want them to be, but I just couldn't get the right minis in the right slots. So this is what we've ended up with. We do get offered lifesteal. We don't take it because this deck is reasonably strong. This run, it's really, really easy in the end. This run is super, super easy. It just took me a while to get there with juggling the various minis around. But that's enough about that. Let's get straight into it. Right, here we go then. So first lot of relics are minis costing 4 or 5, deploy with a shield that absorbs the first hit. Deploying your leader grants bloodlust to nearby allies, and the last one being lifesteal. But like I say, we're already we're just under 2 levels difference. So this is a 27. We were 25 point something. So I've not taken lifesteal. We've gone for the shield on the minis costing 4 or 5. We've got a little bit of fog on this map, but that does clear up for the other bosses, fortunately. So the aim of the game here is going to be to clearly get as many of the chests as possible and get as many of the belts as possible, and the winning push will be a chimera off to the right. So once we've got that central meeting stone, it'll be a chimera off to the right to get the immunity belt on the right, and then Chimera pretty much solos this boss all by itself. If needs be, we've got Wellpegs for some direct boss damage as well. So yeah, so that's about it. So the aim of the game initially, like I say, will be to get both of the chests and then take the central meeting stone and keep control of that. Throughout this whole run, I don't think we play that many Sylvanas, and that's because I think she is horrendous. But we have got a Chimera off to the right. We've got that immunity belt, and that's going to put us in a really good spot because flying minis on this one can't get knocked off the map. The immunity belt just means that Chimera will just be floating around there, chipping away from a distance. And that'll be all good for us. And because of the poison spit of the Chimera, there are squad minis that get dropped in this one, like chickens, like the sneaky bandits, and even like the mountaineer. And Chimera is going to do a really, really good job of helping clean all that up. So cycling around now, all I want to do is get to another Chimera to go to the right to claim that belt, and then that's probably going to take us pretty close to having this one done. Again, another Chimera spit, and that spit is going to kill all of those chickens. Wellpeg's coming in there for some instant damage with Flame Burst. Chimera's been knocked away but not damaged at all. There's loads of poison on the boss, a minute and a half to go, and that should be just about that. That is the end of that. Really, really straightforward. Get the chest, get that central meeting stone, Chimera with the immunity belt on, and that'll be dead easy. Really, 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 really straightforward. So the second lot of relics we've got then are squad minis. Summon 1 additional mini from another random squad. Can take that from time to time. Tank minis cost 1 less gold, or something to do with spawn in this one. I think this last one. Playing your leader summons 2 skeleton mages. So in fairness, these are decent talents. I don't mind whether there's more minis on the map or if it makes the cycle cheaper. I've gone for the cheaper cycle because on this boss there is an absolute pain in the ass. This is the worst designed boss by a long way. So we've opened up here for me, the worst push that can happen is when the AI just sends all of its minis straight down the middle over the bridge, because if you meet it too early, both the rocket towers are chipping down on you, and it just becomes, it's just a mess. It's just, I just hate this. I hate this boss. I think it's terribly designed. You can't get to the gold. The chest is biased to the AI side. It's just rubbish. It's just a rubbish map. And then if you do get through to the boss, it's got this massive big zap frontal explosion thing that'll take you, your push out anyway. So what we've done is we've done a half decent job of defending there, and the sappers in this one are purely, if you've got a couple of gold spare and you've got sappers in hand, just get them fired off. My sappers are level 24, so they're not enough to take out the tower. In one is that they're going to need 2 rotations of your sappers. So yeah, you're just going to have to do quite a bit of defence within that. And for the one time only, Sylvanas came in useful, because Sylvanas' Banshee turned that Harvest Golem in our favour, who went and smacked that Troll, and that has given the tower on the left chance to regenerate. So we've gone in again, we thought, you know what, there's not a lot going on on the map here. And the reason you're going to lose this one is because you're going to fall behind in the economy war, and then you're going to be going up against a push that's going to look something like a Mountaineer, Spiderlings, a Troll, and a Griffin Rider. So you're going to need to do as much as you can to farm, to compete for the gold chests in the middle. It's just difficult. I just find this one difficult. I think it's a rubbish design. I hate this boss. I think this boss practically ruins Gnomeregan for me, because the first boss is pretty simple. I think the third boss is pretty simple. This one's an absolute pain. But we've got a Chimera coming down on the left. We're going to send a Quillbore in to distract. Chimera's going to come in and do some good damage on the boss. Get loads of poison on there. We've put Whelpegs down to distract, also with a Flame Burst. They will just keep the Electrocutioner 6000 or whatever is distracted for that little bit longer. A terrible set of sappers on the left there. They just got absolutely wasted. But just like that, purely from the Chimera chip and from Quillbore tanking, that's how we're going to do it. Just be really, really opportune. And you need a balance between being aggressive, but if you're too aggressive, you get punished. But then if you sit back and try and soak a load of damage, then you'll just get overrun and get battered. So you just need to take your opportunity. Anyway, squad minis gain stealth. On death, minis explode, damaging nearby enemies and poisoning them. Okay. And undead minis near your leader gain armor. We'll take the explode. We'll take the damage, the poison one. I don't think they were a particularly brilliant set of relics there, but they'll do. On this one then, we've got a couple of minis in our deck that aren't going to help us at all. So sappers aren't going to do anything for us. We're collecting these light bulbs. The Whelpegs aren't going to do anything for us. And the Chimera is not going to do anything for us. But fear not, because all you need to do is just play this really passively. Just don't overcommit. Like now, Chimera is going to do a decent job of helping take out that Null. And we are just going to take this really, really slowly. Really, there's not too much more to say excuse me, than that. Keep your kobolds going down to keep mining. Whelpegs are going to come down there. Can we distract that? Yes, we can. I don't know. I think the AI might have started. Oh no, we got one with the Flame Burst. So just basically keep your kobold going down and keep playing minis deep. And then looking at the map now, we've got one light bulb on the left, none on the right. We'll play a kind of deepish necromancer, another light bulb spawn there, so we took that one. Ghoul on the right side doing a really, really good job for us. And we're just not rushing it, because we want the minis that we play to get the maximum value that they can, because we've only really got 4 or 5 minis in this deck that are capable of getting those light bulb things for us. So just don't push, don't overcommit. So again, a light bulb spawned on the left there, but there's no danger of us not getting that. The AI is not just going to spawn something there. I suppose it could save pilot, but now there's 3 that have 3 bulbs on the left. So now we'll drop a Sylvanas over there, and hopefully she'll get all 3 of them. We've got a decent looking push on the right, so if anything spawns over there, that will do that. That will take care of that for us. And again, we're just regenerating some gold here. We play a Chimera on the left only because there's an Ogre Mage that's come down. We've turned, we used our Quillbore to tank, or well, that was certainly the efforts anyway. But then the boss just big frontaled and slapped the Quillbore, so that didn't go as planned at all. But we've just played it dead steady, really steady. Don't overcommit. Just wait to see where the light bulbs are spawning, and that'll see you through. No probs at all on that run. No deaths, clean as you like. Okay then, so a final look at the deck. This is the deck, like I say, we are just under 2 levels below. This deck will get you to 4 gold. This deck will help you complete red level difficulty Gnomeregan dungeons. If you do have success and you found this video useful, get down in the comments, give it a thumbs up, and for more content like this, get yourself subscribed. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.